Abby and Kat were born in 1997 and became best friends when they were 6. Grew up together and started a band and bonded over music ever since. 20 years later, they are all grown up and spend their free time analyzing lyrics. Now here they are talking all about their Lord and Savior, Dr. Taylor Allison Swift. Taylor, if you're listening, we love you.
Welcome to Swiftlore Podcast, where we dive into the lyrics and lore of our Lord and Savior, Dr. Taylor Allison Swift.
Absolutely, that's why we are here.
I am Kat.
I am Abby.
And here we are.
We're
back.
We're back. We're back it and we're bracket.
We're back it and we're bracket. Yeah.
Yeah. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We just decided that we're going to do a fun little bracket. We did it for our Patreon live stream one month with the track 5s. Mm-hmm. And this time we had the Patreon vote on whether we want to do first track or last track. And it was a 50-50 split. So we went to Instagram and y'all wanted final tracks.
So it's final track brack.
The final track brack.
We're track it that bracket.
Exactly. That's what we are doing. Also shout out to the Swacket.
Absolutely.
Because they're also doing Swifty bracket stuff. So if
Yes.
you want to check out Kay at the Swacket, we had
episode with that.
We had an episode on that with that. And also she was on our Fortnite Gorgeous episode briefly. Mm-hmm. So check that out. It's really
great.
Fun.
So do we want to talk about how it works or do we want to do our tangent stuff first?
Okay. Actually, I have a few things.
I figured tangent first.
So first and foremost, Joe just dropped another album basically 2 days ago.
The Crux Deluxe. I love that he was so nonchalant about it. He was just like, here's a song, here's another song, here's a third song, here's a bunch more.
And then he posted on his story the day the album dropped, and he was like, 12 p.m. EST, gonna get the album. And then the next one, he was just like, 12 a.m. Sorry, I can't tell time. I just make music. Pray for me.
Which is so real.
He's so silly.
He's just a silly little guy.
Not that this podcast is about Joe, but you guys know. Oh, also Hillary Duff's having new music.
Also Hillary Duff. So basically prepare to be sick of us.
Yeah. What tangents did you have?
That's a good question. Did I have any tangents? I'm just trying to think what happened in the last couple weeks.
Yesterday I watched Shrek 2.
That's fun.
Banger. There's
a Twilight marathon on the Twilight YouTube channel that's going for I think it's going for the next week, so it'll still be going when this episode comes out. So
yeah, it's
free and it's just playing all 5 of the movies on loop.
They know what we're about.
They know. It's for the 20th anniversary of Twilight.
Wow.
So what a life.
What a life indeed. So let's talk about how this bracket works.
So I have a list that I created for our track 5 bracket showdown. I didn't like the way I said that. I don't know why I made showdown 2 words.
Wait. We haven't officially talked to the podcast about the engagement.
Oh my God. Taylor Swift is engaged.
Taylor Swift got engaged.
Oh my God. Taylor Swift is going to be Mrs. Swift.
I forgot because we did a live stream about it.
We did.
And so I thought we talked about it on here. We have not.
She's engaged. Oh my gosh, she's engaged.
So happy
the ring
for her.
is gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
The setup was gorgeous. The fact that she used he used the time that they were recording the podcast to set up that gorgeous thing in their backyard. So cute.
Jeremiah Fisher could never.
Jeremiah. I keep calling him Jeremiah because I just don't respect him. It's so cute that she found someone who is willing to be open about how much he loves her. And the podcast episode was so cute. Mm-hmm. And now they're getting married and that makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Because they're just the cutest.
And the album now comes out in 3 weeks. It's just going to be so
fun.
I'm
so excited. I'm so excited for our little retreat too.
Yes, we're going to take a little trip. We talked about that last episode, I think. But
which also, if you're, we live in the Rochester area. If you are also in the Rochester area and you like reading, on October 5th, Themata is putting on a little book fair moment. I also did it in February, but I will be tabling there with my book, Daisy Plucked. So if you're in the area and you want to drop by, I'll have signed copies of my book there. And there's a ton of other cool vendors like authors. There's cute little bookmarks and journals and food. And it's very fun, very cute. And it'll be the Sunday, October 5th. So
do that. And then you can also talk to Kat about
anything.
The Life of a Showgirl. Because that will have just dropped.
Know that I will not be shutting up about it.
Yeah, actually, please talk to her about it because I'm not enough.
I'm just going to be journaling about it viciously.
So anyway, now the brackets. Sorry, I just realized we hadn't talked about the engagement.
We had to address it. Totally valid. Because what
Yeah.
And yeah, we're so happy for her.
We are.
And for him. He also just opened a restaurant in Kansas City, and one of the drinks is called the Alchemy.
Oh,
which is so cute. And there's like an illustration in one of the menus that's like Taylor in one of his college jerseys.
That's so cute.
Isn't that so cute?
Oh my gosh, love is real.
Love is real.
I've seen it. Wow.
On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again.
Wow.
It was a Tuesday and I was at home.
Begin Again is on our list.
It is on our list.
It's a final track. Okay.
So now
focusing.
we've locked in. Now we segued. We tangented so hard that we came back around.
Yes.
We were so ahead of her. The curve became a sphere.
So true.
And so how the bracket works, we have 13 questions. The 13th question is like a tiebreaker one in case in the final round we need that. But how it'll work is we'll go, 2 songs against each other, and we'll have 3 questions per round. So they'll change every round. They're fun. Like, for example, one of the first round questions is, if this song was a character, what would they be like, and would you like them? Mm-hmm. So it's like fun stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So every round we'll go through. So it's not just which song do we like more, it's which song do we prefer in these like very specific ways to make it a little bit less quick to go through.
Yes, because all of these songs are good, guys.
I mean,
all
obviously,
of them are good.
Taylor can't write a bad song.
So, like, instead of just being like, which song do we like better, it's very specific criteria. It's unserious, and we're going to have a good time and see what final track ruled them all, I suppose.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I think our track 5 bracket,
Yo-Yok
won. Okay, yeah. But I think it was between Yo-Yok and My Tears Ricochet.
Let's see, I think it was My Tears Ricochet, Delicate, and Yo-Yok were the final 3.
Those are.
And Yo-Yok did win.
Yeah, those are some heavy hitters.
We had to have a tiebreaker because at first it's hard.
It's really difficult. I have a hard time doing this. I don't know how Kay on the Swacket does it.
Yeah.
Truly.
Having to decide every week would be too much for me. So we'll just dive right into the first question that I already said. So if if there was a character written based on this song, which one would you like better? The first track is A Perfectly Good Heart, the final track on Debut. And the other one is Change, the final track on Fearless. We decided to go with like the standard editions of all of the albums for this, just because we didn't want to do like all the Taylor's versions, endings. Like, this is what she imagined as the ending of like the original album.
Yeah.
And also Tortured Poets we split into 2 to make it 12.
And unfortunately we don't have Dear Reader from Midnights because that was too many for the bracket.
Yeah. So we have Mastermind.
Mastermind.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
So first, head to head.
Good Heart.
A Perfectly Good Heart.
She's so sweet.
She's crying.
Yeah.
She's at school in the halls crying.
Definitely.
She's in class. She's in math class and she's doing her work. And there's just tears running down her face.
I just want to protect her. Wrap her in a little blanket. Give her some hot cocoa.
And she needs that.
She needs it, Like, of course I like her. This little sweetie.
Exactly. She's broken. She's sad. She had a perfectly good heart, but you broke it. Took everything we had and tore it all apart.
Wow. Sad.
So I think it's really interesting as like a final track for the album, but that's not what we're talking about. So I won't.
I had to just listen to it for the first time before we recorded because I was like, I don't actually know this song because I still haven't listened to Debut, which I have to do now because I don't know if we're going to get.
Yeah, we're
Debut TV.
We might. She already recorded it.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
But who's to say?
My plan was to listen to it for the first time during the re-record, but now I should probably just listen to it.
Now she threw you off your rhythm.
She really did.
But yeah, I think A Perfectly Good Heart is also like thick Southern accent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the twang.
She carries tissues with her everywhere because she's always
gotta
crying.
be prepared. Yeah.
She listens to a lot. She has like a sad girl playlist, and that's all she listens to.
Okay. Yeah. So
that's her.
That's her. I must admit, I'm also not really that familiar with Change.
Change is like kind of like a rallying cry type of vibe for a song. It's like, these things will change. I can feel it now.
Oh, okay.
These walls that they built up to keep us back will fall down.
So like team captain pep talk before a big game vibes.
Exactly.
Okay.
But like, almost like, I don't know if this is because I just rewatched the Hunger Game movies and I'm in a big Hunger Games phase right now, but I'm thinking of like a Katniss Everdeen type character. Like maybe not as intense and complex as Katniss Everdeen, but like somebody who's like, there's these terrible things and we have to rebel against them and these things will change.
Gotcha. That's a fun one for the end of Fearless.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think I'd like both of these people.
Yeah.
So who do I like more? I think A Perfectly Good Heart needs to be liked more right now.
Yeah. I think that Change, if you tried to argue with her, if she was like, this is what you should do or what we should do, and you were like, what if we did this instead? She'd be like, but my plan is the best plan because it's mine.
Yeah. I just, my big sister vibes are.
That's, you know what? I agree.
On high
Perfectly
alert.
Good Heart gets.
I'm not even a big sister. I'm the baby of my family.
Same. Okay, so the second question. So we're going to go through all 3 questions for each lineup, and then we'll go to the next round.
And the first round does take by far the longest, and then it gets quicker.
Yes, but the first round will be a minute. Next question. Which one would make you freak out more if you heard it in a Marshall's?
Marshalls.
Specifically in
Marshalls is such a specific store. We did that for the track 5 bracket, and it just makes me laugh how specific and strange that choice is.
But like,
does everyone have Marshalls? I can't possibly be international.
I don't think it is. A Marshall's is like basically overstock from other brands will get sold to Marshalls at a discount, and then Marshalls sells that. Like it's new stuff, but it's at a discount.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like not the most stylish. Sometimes it is. I just got really cute pants from Marshalls.
But
and they have like some home goods and like they kind of got everything.
Yeah.
And they also play music in there because it's a store.
Right. Okay. Which one would I freak out more about if I heard in a Marshalls?
I feel like A Perfectly Good Heart. Because Change is like, Change seems like it would play in a Marshalls.
Yeah.
And I like the song, but I'm certain that in 2008 it was on the Marshalls playlist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, Perfectly Good Heart would shake me.
And we're going to do the third question, even though Perfectly Good Heart is by default going to win.
Is that going to be controversial? I don't know enough about the Swiftie community.
I don't really know either.
Okay.
Because I feel like, I mean, I'm sure that there are Change stands out there, but I feel like it's kind of a sanitized, like, rally cry kind of song.
Also, hold for me opening my Diet Coke.
ASMR.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's open.
Asthma. Sorry, I don't know why I did that right as you took a sip. That was rude.
Not the asthma.
Even Spear got further away. Okay, final question. Which one works better as a final track to wrap up the album?
Okay.
So, I mean, Debut as a whole is just an album about, like, falling in love and trying to find your place and being 16.
I think Change gets my vote for this one.
Yeah, I feel like because, yeah, I agree.
I don't really have much to back that up with other than, like, I think Debut could have ended with, like, a lesson or, like, a moral.
I feel like almost like The Outside could be a good, maybe not final track, but, like, something with that vibe.
What about A Place in This World?
A Place in This World? A Place in This World would be a really good track, like, final track, actually.
Okay.
I stand by that.
Yeah.
And on Fearless, I can't think of another song that would be a better final track than Change.
Okay.
So I agree. Change gets one vote.
All right.
However, it does lose, and Perfectly Good Heart goes up against
whoever's going to win.
whatever we're about to vote for.
Okay.
Okay. So the next 2 songs are Long Live and Begin Again. So
I have no idea where this is going to go.
I honestly don't know where this is going to go either.
All right. So characters.
Characters. Long Live. She's at her graduation. It's graduation day for this character.
Yeah.
And she's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
She's talking about every good time she's had the entire time that she was in whatever school she's graduating from.
Yeah. Long Live is a Taurus. I don't know why I have that vibe.
No, you're right. Like, she's very nostalgic, but she's not crying about it.
Right. She's strong.
But she's making everyone else cry about it.
Yeah.
Like, she's bringing up
Is she valedictorian? Is she Anna Kendrick in
Yes, she is Anna Kendrick in Eclipse, the 3rd Twilight movie. Controversially was my favorite book as a child.
That is controversial. It's
I know.
kind of a nothing. Sorry.
No, I like the drama.
Okay,
I like the fighting.
That's fair.
Yeah, Long Live is like the valedictorian speech at the end of, like, I'm envisioning the whole plot of a movie and not just the character. And to me, the plot of the movie is like, it's graduation day and there's something like zany happening that's like making it hard for them to get to graduation. Like maybe they're in another state or like almost like Paper Towns.
Yeah.
Where they have to like do this dramatic road trip.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I'm thinking. It's like
Okay.
this whole thing. And then at the end, she gets up on the stage and she gives this like perfect speech, and nobody knew she was
And it's-
valedictorian until she got up.
Wow, that's powerful. I like her.
I like her. She's cool. She's smart.
We all like her.
She's very empathetic. She's got emotional intelligence and book smarts.
And she's also kind of like a sleeper hit. Like no one knew she was
Yes.
valedictorian, but then you hear her speech and you're like, okay.
You're like, okay, I get it now.
And that's exactly what listening to Long Live is like.
And she's also super into fantasy books because of the dragons of it all.
Yeah, no, she's cool.
She is cool.
Yeah. Okay.
She's cool in like a cool, nerdy way.
Yeah.
Also, I'm seeing the Swacket just commented on our story saying we're going for her brand. No, we're not. No, we're not.
I'm going to message her right now and say, we mentioned you.
Seeing this message come through live. All right.
So begin again.
Begin again as a character. I'm just like, all I can envision is the character from the Begin Again music video.
Right.
Like she's an expat, or she just moved to a like new place for sure. Yeah, I think that it's like she got her heart broken and she picked up and she moved somewhere new and she's feeling very hopeful about that. I feel like this, like if it's at the start of a movie, then it's like she just moved somewhere new and it's going to be like her trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
But it could also be she went through a bunch of shit in the end of the, like it's the epilogue.
She's also just peaceful. She's calm.
Exactly. She journals so much.
Yeah.
She has big over-ear headphones that are noise canceling that she is always wearing.
Yeah. She drinks oat milk lattes with no sweetener.
No sweetener.
Yeah.
And what does she drink? I feel like she drinks wine, but like she has very specific preferences for wine.
Yeah. Definitely. She's a charcuterie girly.
Absolutely.
Just nice and sweet, and she
Yeah.
deserved
And
better.
her apartment
and now
is
she's
like
getting
impeccably
it.
decorated.
Yeah.
She has so many knickknacks.
The dinner parties there are just like
Yes.
you walk in and you're like, okay, classy.
She is the hostess with the mostest.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I like her.
And she will celebrate every small win. She's like, you know what? Today you didn't cry about your ex. We're going out tonight.
She's a good friend.
She's a good friend.
Yeah. Oh man, this is hard. I like them both.
Oh, this is hard.
Because
Because I feel like they're almost like the same character in different phases of life.
I know. Begin Again is like after
Yeah, Begin Again is like...
the valedictorian post graduation at the new place.
Exactly. Begin Again is like she's mid to late 20s. Mm-hmm. She's going through it.
I think I'm going to go with Long Live because Begin Again, she intimidates me with her class and grace.
That's so fair. Yeah, if I had to hang out with them... See, I think I would go Begin Again.
Okay. I'd want that dinner party. I'd want to be there. I'd want that
Yeah.
invite.
Okay,
This is hard.
We're
We're
split.
split.
We're split.
What are we going to do? Should we call in Kay?
Should we rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, no scissors?
Rock, paper, no scissors
Bring
it?
it back.
We can rock, paper, scissors. I feel like I like both of these. I can't decide and I don't care.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. Long live it is.
Long lived.
For reference,
We have lived long.
Abby won. Okay, so next question. Which one, if you heard it at a Marshall's, would bring you to your knees? Long live.
Long live.
If I hear long live in the wild, it's over. It's over. I'm crying. Honestly, I very rarely listen to long live without tearing up.
Yeah.
so-
I can't. It hurts me. Okay.
And finally, which one
Is a better
is
final
a better
track.
final track? Ugh, long
Oh.
live. Like, I feel like it's so hard because Begin Again is also a perfect final track because All of Red is
Yeah.
this breakup album that's so intense, and then Begin Again is the like hope at the end of the breakup finally.
Yeah. But it's also kind of sad because it's like you kind of wonder if it's going to happen again and she doesn't know either, but like
Yeah, but
she's
she's
doing
hopeful.
it. She's hopeful. No, they're both really good final tracks.
Because in Long Live, like Speak Now is such a coming of age album, and Long Live is about enjoying that coming of age process and knowing that like the memories you made are going to be with you forever, even if the people aren't. Mm-hmm. I feel like it might be Begin Again though.
Let's give a vote to Begin Again because Long Live did win.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next round will be A Perfectly Good Heart versus Long Live.
Okay.
That's gonna be rough for A Perfectly Good Heart.
That'll be rough.
But
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows what the questions will
Who
be?
knows?
We haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Next is Clean and New Year's Day.
Wowzers. Okay.
Okay, I feel like Clean would be kind of fucking annoying as a person. And I say this with so much love because I love Clean, but if Clean was a person, she'd be like, I'm so over my ex. Actually, I had this prophetic dream last night. She shows up to like coffee, like brunch with the girls, and she's like, guys, I'm over him. And they're all like, really this time? And she's like, yes, I had a dream that was a metaphor. And then she explains it in detail, and everybody else is just drinking mimosas because it's a very detailed dream.
Yeah. So Clean has done a TED Talk.
Yes.
And
that's the thing. She spent the last 6 months crying over this guy. And then as the day that she stops crying, she does a TED Talk.
Yeah. And she's just like, and I figured it out. I figured out life. But also, I do want to give Clean its flowers because like the whole thing is about healing.
She went through a journey. It's just that sometimes going through a journey or like listening to someone else go through a journey can be annoying. I don't know if that's the nicest, but like, when someone's going through a breakup, no, actually, now that I say it, whenever my friends go through breakups, I'm very supportive. And
you are so supportive. And I'm inspired. I think I'm inspired by this person.
I do feel like after she has this realization, she stops dating for like a year and then she finds the love of her life like immediately.
Yeah, she's a catch.
She is a
like
catch.
She's a catch.
She also journals a lot. She's friends with Begin Again.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Begin Again is like, they're like co-workers at their cool corporate job. I assume they both live in New York City.
Naturally.
Okay. But the other thing about Clean is I feel like whoever she was dating, the guy, all of her friends fucking hated him. And as soon as they broke up, everyone was like, yes, Clean. Thank God.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
yes,
I'm
Queen.
Gonna
It's like, yes, Queen.
I'm going to spend the next 6 months making this everybody's problem. Which, is power to you.
That's so interesting that you have that perspective.
I don't know. I feel like it's just because I haven't gone through a breakup in a while.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that she's just like inspired and healing from trauma and living a good life right now.
I feel like it's that thing of like, I feel like she's almost like a little bit pretentious where she's like, I learned this lesson and now I am morally superior to everyone going through heartbreak. I don't know. I guess I just have very strong feelings about Clean that I didn't know until now.
Well, there you go. All right. New Year's Day.
Well, obviously it's, hungover.
She's in love.
Oh, she's so in love.
Yeah. But like a quiet kind of love that you just like, you just support.
Yeah. Like her love is giving like Brienne and David.
Yeah, exactly. Like you wake up the day after the party because you slept on your friend's couch and she comes down and she's just like, oh, we're going to go make pancakes. Do you want some pancakes?
Or even better, you're sleeping on the couch and they're in the kitchen like making breakfast for everybody and you wake up and they don't know you're awake and they're just being so cute to each other and like it's just so like domestic and sweet and you're like, oh, I'm so happy that you have this. She's in love. She's cute. She's the mom friend for sure.
Yeah.
She's picking up after she's always throwing the parties and she's also, picking up after everyone afterwards.
Right.
I feel like I like New Year's Day more than Clean in this
context.
I
agree.
I feel like Clean is still a little bit raw from the breakup and stuff. And like, even though she's having these realizations, she hasn't like implemented them into her life yet. Whereas New Year's Day, New Year's Day is just chill.
She's chill.
I'm just thinking of Brienne and now I'm like, I love Brienne.
I love Brienne too. Okay, Brienne wins.
Brienne wins. Congrats, Brienne. Okay, next, which one would you be more painful about if that wasn't words?
In a Marshall's.
See, the thing is, Clean, I kind of can shake my ass to a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's on 1989.
Yeah, I think New Year's Day would freak me out more in a Marshall's.
Yeah, because I'd be like, why is this on the Marshall's playlist? Who hurt the Marshall's employees?
I would need a moment to like step back and be like, wow, powerful,
Because also, please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I would recognize anywhere. I get upset when I listen to that. If I heard it in a Marshall's,
I'm just trying to buy a handbag. Like, what are you doing?
I just want my discount candle that is a ghost wearing a flower crown, holding a pumpkin spice latte, walking a ghost dog.
Like, why am I being...
This is something I purchased last
ambushed.
Week. It's on the table over there.
You know what I just got from Michael's, similar store? I just got it's a gravestone that says R.I.P. Feeling.
Are you going to put it in your office?
No, I just saw it and I was like, that's so ironic. I need it.
It's so
It was
good.
on clearance. I had to get it.
That's so funny. I'm obsessed with it. And finally, which one is better as a final track of the album?
New Year's Day to me.
Interesting, because I was gonna say I feel like Clean functions really similarly to Begin Again. I think where it's like that final lesson that she's learned at the end of this tumultuous relationship. You know, so it's like she's gone, like all the heartbreak and stuff that she went through means something now. But New Year's Day also as a
really hot take. I think I would like Clean better if it was at the end of Red.
Ooh. That is a hot take, but I agree.
Because I just think like Red is such a mess. Like that is such a mess. So to have Clean at the end of that, I feel like would be really healing. Not that Begin Again isn't healing.
I do feel like Clean and Begin Again are actually like very similar songs.
They're sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Year's Day, I just think
The story of Reputation is just so
masterfully done.
Because going from Ready for It and then to Delicate to New Year's Day is such a like. Yeah, I agree. New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
It's swept.
Okay, so it's going to be the next bracket is Daylight versus Hoax. Oh my goodness.
Da, da, da.
Those are going to, okay.
So, Daylight as a character.
She's living her best life. She's also madly in love.
She's madly in love.
Yeah. She's got it all figured out in the love department.
But also in the life department. Because the thing about Daylight is it's not just about being in love. It's also like, you know, luck of the draw only draws the unlucky. Or what's the other lyrics are like.
Yeah. So I became the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be remembered for the things I hate, not the things I hate. Things I love.
Yeah.
Like that whole little, like it's such a.
It's a reflective song.
She's a hippie.
Yeah. Definitely reads tarot.
Absolutely reads tarot. She gives really good advice. Like really good life advice. I feel like if you're friends with her, I'm just imagining her being like a neighbor and she sees you walking in from your car one day and you're upset and she's like, come in for tea.
Yes.
And she has cats.
Yeah.
And one of the cats is like the friendliest cat you've ever seen in your life and immediately
Definitely.
jumps up in your lap and starts purring. You start crying and she's like, here's some tea. Everything's going to be okay.
I just made some cookies. Do you want a cookie?
Exactly.
Yeah. I feel like that's just Taylor Swift.
Yes. So Daylight is Taylor Swift.
Daylight is Taylor Swift.
I mean, all of these are Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But Daylight is my perception.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like she gives really good advice. She's like a little bit older than you. And while you're giving advice, her like husband comes home and gives her a little kiss on the head and then immediately disappears because he's cool.
But she's also the kind of person where you'd see her on Instagram and just be so jealous of her life.
Oh my God, absolutely.
It's just
she
like,
has the
why?
best feed and you're like,
Why can't I be you?
and you're like, there has to be a flaw somewhere.
Right. There's not.
There's not, because she chooses to make flaws opportunities or whatever. Like she's just so optimistic and positive.
Yeah.
And she has a very dark backstory in some way that like you don't find out about, and then she'll just like randomly do lore drops and you're like, pardon?
You know, have you ever seen Schitt's Creek?
I've seen like bits and pieces.
She's kind of like Twyla, who's the woman that works at the diner. And she's so like happy and sweet, but she just will randomly talk about like the darkest stuff that's happened in her past. She's a Twyla.
Yeah. She's like, when I was mugged, what I learned was what? Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoax
lives in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
And is a witch. Hoax is definitely a witch. Hoax is like
A recluse as well.
yes, a recluse witch that I feel like Hoax exists in, I mean, also because the folklore of it all, it's like some sort of magic realm where it's like you have to go on a journey to get to Hoax.
Yeah.
And then you think that the journey is that you're going to go there and she's going to tell you what you should do. And in reality, it's you go there and you see how like miserable she is. And you realize that that's what's going to happen if you keep being like going down whatever path you're on.
Yeah, definitely. She's also very sad.
She's so sad.
She's been burned.
No, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like Hoax and Daylight are almost like dark light mirrors of each other. Hoax and Daylight are twins. Identical twins who have gone on different paths.
That's the Parent Trap.
This is the Parent Trap.
I want to see that movie.
Oh, same.
Swap Hoax and Daylight's characterizations and have them live each other's lives and see what happens.
Exactly.
Freaky Friday.
But Hoax is like, Hoax will put a hex on somebody for you.
Yeah.
She will scream under the full moon.
She also is like, you probably won't ever see her.
Yes.
But if you need her, She'll
you'll figure out how to get there.
Yeah. She'll
like,
be there.
She loves to send a prophetic dream. She's the one who sent the prophetic dream to Clean. This is all just now a crossover.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like what a conversation with Hoax would sound like.
Maybe it's just not.
Like she would just tell you her whole like sad life story.
She's Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
She's so Scarlet Witch.
She's Scarlet Witch at the end of WandaVision when she's in the cabin.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, before she gets evil.
Yes, we're exactly just describing Scarlet Witch at the end of WandaVision.
But also like her cabin is so homey and like comfortable, and she plays music all the time. Mm-hmm. Like she is happy, but she's like happy in her bitterness.
Interesting.
Like she holds a vendetta against the people who have wronged her, but also she finds joy in helping other people curse people who have wronged them. You know?
Yeah. So who do you like more?
Hoax is such a bitch, and I love her for that. That's the thing. It's like I want like Hoax. I feel like when she tells her life story, you're like locked in the whole time, and you're like, but that can't be the end. It has to get happy. And she's just like, life sucks and you die, kid. Like, okay. And then Daylight is like, here's some more cookies.
I like them both.
I like them both so much.
But I don't think I have the like I'm thinking of the jealousy aspect of Daylight.
Yes. I think I like Hoax more because I just feel like it's a complex. I love women who are a little bit evil.
Okay,
so
let's vote Hoax. Let's do
Hoax
it. Let's do it to him.
Hoax vote. Next,
which one would I freak out more in a Marshalls? Hoax.
Yeah. It's gonna be Hoax in a Marshalls.
It's gonna be Hoax.
I'm in a Marshalls and Hoax starts playing. You know, I left a part of me in New York. You know, the hero died. So what's the story for?
Yeah. So better
final track. Honestly, I feel like Daylight actually might win for that because I think that Daylight wraps up because Lover, like we've talked about before, is a very anxious album, and Lover is kind of like that conclusion that's like everything's okay. I've shifted my perspective and my mindset, and now I only see daylight.
Yeah, and I love that. I used to think love would be burning red, but it's golden. Is such an amazing line to end Lover.
Yes.
So I agree. We'll give Daylight that third vote, even though Hoax is the winner.
Yes.
Wow.
So it'll be New Year's Day versus Hoax in the next round.
Okay.
And next is Evermore versus Mastermind.
Okay.
Which is an interesting one. So Evermore as a character. Well, the thing is Evermore has two people in it. So is it two people? Because Evermore has Bon Iver in it. Or like on the track.
Yeah, I think we do have to do that. I mean, it's kind of like the same because we talked about when we covered the song how it's her projecting her feelings, right?
Yeah.
Or was that Fortnite where we said that? Oh no, it is definitely two people. Okay, so now we have a couple. We have our first ever couple.
But because it's a couple, I feel like they're in a very toxic, codependent relationship.
Yes.
Like, I'm out on waves. I'm getting tossed. Maybe they're not a toxic couple. Maybe like they're just both going through shit in their personal lives, and so their relationship is strained. But like at the end of the day, they get through it.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, like her estranged dad dies and he loses his job, and they're both like trying to navigate these very different things,
right? And
they both kind of like negate each other's feelings sometimes, but not on purpose, but because they're both going through stuff.
They're not bad people, and it's really complicated.
Exactly. They're very like, I mean, they're real people. They just have these very complex inner lives, and they're doing their best, but sometimes doing your best isn't going to look pretty.
Right. It's
but
just
at the end of the
hard.
day, like the pain won't be forevermore, and they end up like, I just imagine like the end of this movie is like they've been fighting this whole time. The end is like them like curled up in front of a fire talking about like a vacation they're gonna go on or something to cheer themselves up.
Do they not break up at the end of this song?
I don't think so, because the last line is that pain won't be forevermore.
I thought that it was like a breakup. So we've literally covered this, and yet.
See, I feel like they have a third act breakup and they get back together.
Okay, interesting. I always saw it as she moves on.
Oh.
Like they break up and that last part is her moving on. Like she's walking around her cabin alone and she feels at peace again.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Interesting.
I suppose it could be either.
Yeah. Because I guess I was thinking of like when I was shipwrecked, I thought of you. Like I see it as this dramatic, like they're getting back, like they broke up and they both kind of have started building their own lives and they run into each other and it's raining and they have this big like, or maybe she gets in like a car accident or something. I'm thinking Summer I Turned Pretty. It's like a car accident. And then they're at the hospital and he's like, she's like, when I got hit by the car, I thought of you.
The Summer I Turned Pretty TV show is crafted around Taylor Swift songs.
It is.
It is. So also watch it because then you'll understand us and what we talk about more.
There's a car accident. That's all I'll say.
That's all we'll say.
And everyone's fine. Spoiler, I guess. I don't know.
You find that out pretty quick.
Yeah.
So Mastermind?
Yes. So Mastermind.
So she's a little manipulative.
She's so type A. She has her shit together. She practices conversations in her head.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's right.
Yes. She's anxious and she's smart.
She's so smart.
Yeah.
She's got her shit together. She has a very detailed planner that goes out. It's like she has a 10-year plan broken down by week.
Yes. Yeah. And also everyone loves her.
Yes, because she makes sure, like she's the one that never forgets a birthday. She is always going to show up to your party. She's always going to show up to, like, if you're in a play, she's going to the play.
Right.
And she's going to give you, like, notes afterwards that are constructive criticism in a way that doesn't feel offensive.
And if she doesn't go, she's going to feel so bad about it and send you flowers.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Like big, expensive flowers.
Yeah. I don't know which one of these people I like more.
Yeah. I was about to be like Mastermind.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Evermore is so messy, which is, like, it's kind of fun, but also you're, like, a little bit worried about her at all times.
Yeah, but the Mastermind, I mean, she talks about how she's like scheming. I know that, like, okay,
but
so
she's scheming for a good cause.
Therapy speak. It's like a negative self-cognition about herself and her effort. Like she thinks that since she tries so hard to be a good friend that she's manipulative, but that's not necessarily true.
I also feel like Mastermind gives the best advice. And Evermore is like, I don't know, fuck your ex, I guess. Like Evermore is messy.
Yeah. I'll go Mastermind for this question.
Yeah.
Okay. Masterminded. She's done it again.
And which one if it played in the Marshalls?
Oh, that's Evermore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
If I heard the Bridge of Evermore in a Marshalls, I'm buying whatever I have in my hands and I'm leaving. Okay, now, wow, this is our first one that's been a tiebreaker moment.
And the best final track. This will be interesting.
Which one operates better as a final track?
Ooh.
I'm kind of leaning towards Mastermind initially because my thought is Evermore as an album is like all these different stories. Hi, Shakespeare.
Oh, hi, puppy.
Hi, Bubba's.
Hi, you're so cute and sweet.
Just a baby. She's so great.
She's going to crunch over there. If you hear her crunch.
If you hear crunch, that's just Spear going to town on a bone. Bone. So like Evermore as an album is like obviously all these different stories and everything. And so it's hard to have one song that can kind of like tie it all together as a final track. You know, and Evermore, I feel like it's just another song on like I feel like you could, I'm trying to think if there's a different song on Evermore that would be better as a final track than that. You know what I mean?
Evermore has so much to it.
I know. Now we're just looking at the track list. We're like, which one?
Yeah.
Long story short, I mean, or like Closure. One of those could be a final track and hit.
I think It's Time to Go, which is a bonus track, could also potentially do it.
Yeah. I mean, I think It's Time to Go being the final as the bonus track is like perfect.
Yeah.
So therefore, I think Evermore isn't the most perfect final track because of that.
And the thing about Mastermind that's so interesting about it is how she's basically saying that she manipulated her way into being in this relationship that she's talked about the entire album, but that also he knew the whole time, which is like a fun little reveal.
And also I feel like Mastermind, because Midnights is all these like different moments from throughout her life, Mastermind is like a through line of all of that because it's like how she thinks in her thought process.
Yeah.
So I'm going Mastermind.
Mastermind it is.
Mastermind wins.
Last choice on the first round.
Clarabeau versus The Manuscript. Clarabeau, she just moved to LA.
Yeah.
She is 18. She is so excited to be there. She loves Taylor Swift.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty, and everyone tells her how pretty she is.
Yeah.
And she's so naive. And she has no idea how anything works. She's got like 1 million followers on TikTok, and that's why she moved to LA.
Mm-hmm. She's also really sweet.
She's so sweet, and she's so genuine.
Yeah.
She cries a lot because she's moved to LA, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
She definitely was like the star of her high school, like big fish in a small pond.
Mm-hmm.
And
Definitely.
now she's a big fish in a giant pond, and she's very lost.
Yeah.
She's trying to find herself.
She is.
And she's looking for like role models around her who went through similar things.
And she also is like going to be successful. Like this isn't a
girl
story.
who's going to be okay.
But she's going to be like a big deal. Like she's actually
Yes.
going to break through and make it and succeed. And she has a really hard road ahead. And I think she knows that, but she doesn't quite like know how.
Yeah, like she doesn't know how she's going to get there, but she knows that it's the only path forward for her. Like she can't imagine doing anything else except for, I don't know, do you think she's an actor or a musician?
Either I think would work.
Maybe she's like a triple threat. She's an actor, dancer, musician.
She was born with tap shoes on.
Yes.
Very uncomfortable for her mother.
It was a C-section. They put the shoes on before they took
Did a little routine.
little jazz square. Oh, little baby jazz square. Absolutely.
Wow.
So that's like, and that's all she's ever wanted to do is make it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's doing everything that she can to, and she will.
She will.
Because I feel like also though she moves out there, she's really naive.
Mm-hmm.
And then she learns really quick how naive she is. And she puts like all of her effort into like learning the actual ins and outs of the industry.
Yeah.
And she like puts in the time and the effort and works really hard. Like she is a hard worker for sure.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
And she's very real. She's never backstabbed. She never like tells other people secrets. She is not gonna start a petty feud.
No, she's good.
She's good. Everyone loves her.
Yeah.
The manuscript. She is getting her PhD
Oh yeah.
in
She's had a
poetry.
lot of therapy.
She's doing a very specific thesis about like Victorian women's literature and like some specific theme in it.
Uh-huh.
Like the theme of loneliness in women's literature
Yes.
from like 1840 to 1860 or something. Like
Definitely.
something very niche.
So what I'm imagining is that in addition to her thesis, because this is a hardworking woman, she's also collecting like from her old diary entries and also encouraging the community to send in their diary entries from over the years to make like a collage on a gallery wall.
Yes.
Or like, yeah, just like as like
she's
art.
making like an art
yeah.
piece, performance art thing. I feel like she's teaching like some sort of course on like women writers' diaries, and she encourages her students to bring in their diaries and think about it in like historical context. And then because of that, she does like a larger community maybe that's like what her thesis is on.
Okay. Yeah.
Is like diaries and like how private versus like public communication kind of thing.
And the story isn't mine anymore, being like once you put these thoughts out into the world, you're able to connect with others more.
Yes. And
Yeah.
she definitely, when she was in grad school, she had a relationship with a professor
Oh yeah.
that she was TAing for.
Mm-hmm.
And she found out afterwards that he's married to one of the other professors at the school, but in a different department. So she didn't know. And the other professor doesn't have the same last name.
Yeah.
And so as soon as she graduated, she moved like, I feel like her like undergrad and grad, she was at the same college. And then for her PhD, she went to like Scotland.
Yeah.
Like she got out of there.
Yeah.
Or maybe England somewhere.
So what I'm thinking is that Clara Bow is a perfectly good heart grown up.
Yes.
And then the manuscript is like begin again grown up.
Ooh. Yes.
So Clara Bow, I would have, if we were buds, I would be in the little fame world, which is fun.
Yeah.
Lots of opportunities there. Not that that's a reason why I would be friends with someone.
No.
But that's what it would be a lot of like, oh, I have to go to this thing right now so I can't hang. Like she'd be like, I have to go on a red carpet. Sorry. Can't go to your birthday party. Whereas like the manuscript, you would be involved in like something bigger and you'd be very like intellectually stimulated.
Like the manuscript also throws, Clara Bow throws parties, house parties. The manuscript throws dinner parties that are like English department dinner parties where people are like quoting poetry or like works of fiction. And there's like debates going on about authors.
But okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Clara Bow because I want to make sure she's okay. Like I want to protect her.
See, I want to say the manuscript because I just want to be friends with the manuscript.
No, that's fair, and I think that really represents who we are as people.
It does.
But
rock, paper, scissors.
It's fair. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. The manuscript.
All right.
Is the winner.
Now, which one would freak us out more in a Marshalls?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think manuscript. Manuscript I would be like, why is this playing right now?
Yeah, Clara Bow, I feel like, is not a like sad song in the way that the manuscript is. So like if Clara Bow was on a playlist, I'd be like, okay, yeah. Okay, Stevie Nicks.
Yeah. So
I
manuscript. Agree. Okay. Let's talk about which operates as a better final track on the album.
Oh, it's so interesting because obviously it's like technically the same album, but at the same time it's not.
Right. I think manuscript.
Yeah, I also think manuscript because Clara Bow, as much as I love it, I think that other songs could be the final track, but I think the manuscript is the perfect final track.
Yeah, I agree. I think if she had never made more music after that, I'm glad that's not the case.
Yeah.
But that would be it, you know? Okay. Round 1, done. I know that was long. It gets quicker now.
I want to do the claps.
Woohoo!
Hooray,
Yay.
round 1. Okay.
We've done it.
So, as a refresher, because it has been a while since we started this round, as we go into round 2, there are 3 matchups. It's A Perfectly Good Heart versus Long Live, New Year's Day versus Hoax, and Mastermind versus the manuscript.
So the questions that we're going to ask for this second round are:
which one has better lyrics? Which one would you rather shake your ass to? And which one is more dangerous to listen to while driving? So, first up, A Perfectly Good Heart versus Long Live. Which one has better lyrics? Long Live. I gotta go Long Live. I mean, Long Live lyrically is one of my favorite Taylor songs. So
sorry to A Perfectly Good Heart. I'm so sorry, bestie.
Sorry to break your perfectly good heart,
but not again.
Because I feel like just Long Live as a whole is so... I also feel like it's one of the most heavily quoted Taylor Swift songs, whereas A Perfectly Good Heart is... like, it's a deep cut album track, you know?
Right.
It hasn't had, like, a renaissance the way that Long Live has.
Yeah.
Okay, which one would you rather shake ass to?
Long Live.
Yeah, it has to be Long Live. Oh, although A Perfectly Good Heart would be fun in a, like, ironic way, where it's kind of like... I'm thinking of it as a TikTok, and it's a really funny TikTok in my head.
Yeah.
Where you're... No, Shakespeare, no. No.
You're right. That is a really funny TikTok.
It is a really funny TikTok, so that's what I'm thinking. Whereas Long Live, I'm actively crying.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't shake ass to Long Live because I'm too busy like hugging people and crying.
Yeah, that's true.
So what do we think? Perfectly Good Heart or Long Live?
Let's give Perfectly Good Heart a chance.
Let's give her a chance.
Yeah. What was the last one? Oh, more dangerous while driving. Long Live.
Yeah, it's got to be a long... Because I cry whenever I listen to Long Live.
Yeah, exactly. So Long Live.
I mean, am I good at driving and crying? Yeah, but...
Next matchup is New Year's Day
versus Hoax.
Okay,
so which one has better lyrics?
Ooh.
Here's the thing. Please don't ever become a stranger.
Yeah.
Whose voice I could recognize anywhere.
Whose laugh I could recognize anywhere.
Laugh I could recognize anywhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, I left a part of me back in New York. You know, the hero died, so what's this movie for? Are like both things that I think about a lot.
Yeah, that's hard. This depends on your preference for lyrics because for me,
I want to like look at them.
Yeah, because I think the "Please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere" line I think about on the daily.
See, I don't think about it that often, but whenever it like pops into my head, I'm like, oh, but also my only one, my smoking gun, my eclipse sun. This has broken me down.
Okay, yeah. I mean, these lyrics are great.
I mean, the chorus being stood on the cliffside screaming, "Give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in."
It has to. Okay, it has to be Hoax. Okay, it has to be
It
Hoax.
has to be Hoax. I mean, as much I love New Year's Day, but Hoax is just.
Yeah, no, I'm reading these and I have chills.
My kingdom come undone.
It's wow. I have chills all over my whole body. It's got to be that one.
Hoax gets a vote.
Okay.
Next question is, which one would you rather shake your ass to?
Neither of these are really.
These aren't really ass shaking songs, but I feel like I'm gonna go New Year's Day for that because I feel like trying, like, Hoax, if I'm shaking ass, I'm getting arrested for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it seems so fundamentally incorrect.
It just doesn't, it does not compute.
There's no way you could, like, the rhythm of it is just not.
Yeah.
Whereas New Year's Day, you could kind of, like, it's, you know, there's glitter on the floor after the party.
Yeah.
Like, there was a party.
Yeah. It doesn't mention party. So New Year's Day. And then
more dangerous while driving. It really depends on my mindset.
It does. And the weather.
And the weather. Yes. Because, like,
if it was like thundering, lightning, and Hoax comes on, I have to pull over.
True. I have to pull over. I have to take the little, like, cover off of my sunroof. Not open my sunroof, but just, like, take the cover off so I can see out of it. And I need to, like, lean my seat back and think about my life.
Yeah. Whereas New Year's Day, I feel like I can listen to pretty casually.
Yeah, unless I've recently gone through a breakup, in which case New Year's Day is not safe to drive to.
I just don't think Hoax is really a driving song. It's a thinking song. I have to go with Hoax.
Gotta hoax it up. All
and
right.
I love New Year's Day. Rest in peace, New Year's Day. Okay. Last one. Mastermind versus
the manuscript.
We got our mms.
Our mms.
Okay.
So, first one.
Better lyrics.
Best lyrics.
Ooh.
I want to, like, look at them both.
I mean, Mastermind has Machiavellian in it, which, like, who does that?
Mastermind has no one wanted to play with me as a little kid.
It's
so
that
I've
bridge.
scheming like a criminal ever since.
Let me look at the lyrics for the manuscript, because there's that one line about, like, French press coffee or something that, like, genuinely devastates me every time I hear it.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, he said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers.
And soon it was over.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it's so good.
In the age of him, she wished she was 30 and made coffee every day in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her. It has to be that.
It has to be that.
It has to be that.
Because it's just that story of, like, trying to act older and then regressing after the relationship because... Oh,
I almost teared up just reading those. I don't listen to the manuscript that often because it, like, hurts.
It's very intense.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Ow, that hurt me.
I'm shaking ass to Mastermind, though.
Yeah.
I feel like the manuscript you cannot shake ass to.
Yeah.
It's a sit and think.
It is.
It's a thinker.
Oh, my God. I'm still,
and
like...
and Mastermind is... I mean, I'm thinking, but I'm also shaking ass. Like,
Yeah.
I can turn off my brain during Mastermind, where I can't with manuscript.
Yeah. Okay. So Mastermind for that one. And then the last one... More dangerous while driving.
Yeah.
That's manuscript.
See, I was going to say Mastermind because I'm just going to be, like,
blasting.
No one wanted to play with me as a little kid.
That's true. That is when I lost my mind at the Eras tour.
Yes. I love that video. I'm thinking of that video.
Every
time we talk about this.
I think it's still pinned on our TikTok.
I don't know if it is, but I'll repin it.
Okay, because basically one of the first things we ever posted on the Swiftlore TikTok was me at the Eras tour being like, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do. I'm going to scream. And then just going, no one wanted to play with me as a little kid.
Which, so real.
My duet with Taylor Swift.
Exactly. But the manuscript, am I crying? But I feel like the manuscript, the ending of it is so, like,
okay,
the story is not mine anymore, in a way that, like, she was able to, like, let go and move on.
Okay. Final three for the final round. Long Live versus Hoax versus Mastermind.
So the 3 questions for this round are, which one would worry you more if your best friend was listening to it on repeat? Which one is higher up in your album ranking for whatever album it's on? And if you could never listen to one of these songs again, which one would hurt more? So,
which one would concern you the most if your best friend was listening to it on repeat?
Long Live. I'm not concerned. If my friend's listening to it, I'm like, oh, you're feeling nostalgic. That's cute.
Yeah, and whimsical. Hoax, I am concerned.
I'm calling.
I'm calling the police.
I'm calling the police. Hoax, I'm showing up. If I see this on your Spotify listening history and I click on it, it's a playlist and the only song on it is Hoax and you've been listening for an hour, I'm concerned.
It's time to
showing
check.
up at your house.
Yeah. I think that one's the winner for this. Because Mastermind is like,
okay, Mastermind, I feel like they're having some sort of existential crisis, but Hoax, they're actively dying.
Yeah.
So, Hoax gets that vote.
Okay. Which one's higher on your album ranking? Or the highest?
Honestly, Long Live is pretty high up on my album ranking.
Yeah, like it's like 4th or 5th on
Yeah.
mine. And then Hoax is actually not very high on my album ranking for Evermore or Folklore.
Same. Like, I like Hoax, but it's not. it's not breaking the top 5.
Right.
Whereas Long Live is a contender.
Right.
And same with Mastermind. I feel like Long Live is definitely the highest on my album ranking for any of these.
Long Live is my highest because
Yeah.
Mastermind I have it like 10-ish. Okay. And then the third question was...
Third question is, if you could never listen to one of these songs again, which one would hurt the most? I think it's going to be... it's so hard.
For me, it's Mastermind.
See, I was going to say Long Live.
That's so valid. I just don't listen to that one because it hurts.
That's fair. But I feel like Long Live, when I'm in the mood to listen to it, I'm going to sit down and listen to it, and I'm going to, like, be nostalgic and reminiscing and tearing up, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Hoax would fucking kill me to never listen to again, though, because I love Hoax. I say, as I didn't give it as high as a ranking. But that's because Folklore is just so... Anyways.
Yeah.
But, like, Hoax... When the beginning of Hoax starts playing, I'm locked in. I'm thinking. I'm having thoughts. And then Mastermind. I do love Mastermind, but I feel like I'm more Hoax.
I just need that bridge in Mastermind. It would really hurt to never hear that bridge again.
That's true. See, that's how I feel about the outro bridge of Hoax.
Okay. I mean, if I vote... I mean, we can do another question as like a tiebreaker.
Yeah. Let's do that.
We have a few more questions.
We do have more questions. So we'll give Mastermind the point so that we can do tiebreaker.
The tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Well, what would be... We have to pick... Like, this is like the definitive question.
This is the question. Okay, which one would have made you cry harder when you were 15? I feel like Hoax is out. I did not have the emotional depth to really
Definitely
understand Hoax
not.
at 15. R.I.P. Hoax. Long Live. I don't know. I don't think that I had the life experience to be sentimental. I feel like it might be
not yet.
Mastermind. Because I think that I would have felt very seen because I feel like I would have just felt seen by that song.
True, but I think I related to it more after I had some life experience of anything. Because when I was 15, like, I hadn't really experienced much yet.
Yeah.
So I hadn't masterminded very much. But I agree. I think, but
I'm
the
just
thing
trying to
is,
think if Long, because I don't think Long Live made me emotional until I graduated high school. You know, so like at age 15, what would have? Maybe it is Hoax.
you were pretty sad at 15.
I was very sad at 15. I'm just okay. So here's what I'm picturing. I'm on the bus to school. I've got my headphones on. I'm staring out the window. It's raining. Which of these songs am I going to put on?
15-year-old you would be a Hoax girly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But like, is that the right choice? Is the question.
The crazy thing is, I'm looking at these three, and I'm like, it's wild to me that these are the three.
I know.
Like, if you had asked me to choose just from the list what the final three would be,
it definitely wouldn't have been this. But like, that's why these questions are fun, because then it's like kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
See, it's hard because Long Live is the only one that was out when we were 15.
Yeah. Well, how did you like it when we were 15?
I mean, I liked it, but I don't think that it really made me like emo.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have to graduate high school to get the full...
Yeah, the full Long Live experience. I think like senior year of high school, I started getting emo about Long Live because I realized like things were going to change, blah, blah, blah. But...
Oh, no. I wish we had another party to tie break it.
I know.
Because I think I'm voting Mastermind and you're voting Hoax again.
Maybe, do we do a final round? It's just Mastermind versus Hoax and we do the last three questions?
I think, well, let's just keep going and see what happens. Okay.
Which one would devastate you more if it was in the background of a sad scene or movie?
Well, that's Hoax.
Yeah, that's not fair. Which one have you listened to more?
That's Mastermind.
Yeah. Which one would you rather listen to right now? Hoax.
Really?
I want to listen to that bridge. I've been quoting it so much.
Oh my God. Should we like go live?
Go live to try to break it?
Because I can't, because I'm team Mastermind and you're team Hoax.
Okay, so let's think about like where it is in a show or movie. Let's like set the scene of what's happening that this is playing in the background that's devastating.
I think both of these have probably been in The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Probably. But
okay.
Let's make our own. Well, we could bring it back to their characters from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Hoax is a witch, recluse in the forest.
Scarlet Witch
Witch moment. And this song is playing.
This is devastating.
Yes.
She's lost it all.
Exactly. This is like the hero came to her cottage for advice, got advice and left.
Yeah.
And now she's standing there watching them go, listening or like in this song is playing and she's kind of reflecting on her life. There's like flashbacks happening.
It's definitely more cinematic and like impactful.
But then Mastermind, that character, I feel like the bridge is playing. She's like in a bathroom at a party having a panic attack, trying to explain why she's so panicked to her friend. And it's like, no one wanted to play with me as a little kid. So I've been like that whole thing. Sometimes I feel like it actually might be Mastermind.
Wow.
Because I think that scene, if I saw that in a movie, I'd be more likely to cry.
That's true.
Whereas the Hoax one, I'd be kind of like, oh.
Like, I'm already there. Like, it's already a sad movie.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, like, you're just, like, seeing insight into this person.
You haven't seen, like, she's not the main character of whatever movie she's in. She's, like, the like, very confident best friend who you never see crack. And then the second that you see her, like, have a breakdown, it's, like, devastating because she's always, like, so put together. It's
like that scene in Buffy when Anya has a breakdown because a character dies.
And she's like, I don't get it. She was here yesterday and now it's today and she's not here and I don't understand
why.
Yes.
And it's just like the most heartbreaking thing. So, wow, is Midnight's getting her flowers?
Midnight?
Because Midnight's is like not doing well in the Swacket, I think.
Devastating.
Devastating.
But in our track list bracket,
Midnight's girly heart is singing. I'm so excited about this. I mean, like, singing. I think if I was to like look at the list of 10 and pick my favorite track just from the list, I don't know. It might be New Year's Day for me.
I feel like mine's gonna be New Year's Day or Long Live.
Yeah. The New Year's Day versus Hoax, I think, was a key player.
Yeah.
That was tough. So, like, do I think Mastermind is the best song out of all of these? No.
But I do think it's a very good final track.
It's very good.
And based on all these criteria that we made up, it wins.
Some criteria. I hope, like, if I want you guys to take anything out of this, it's that this is so unserious.
Yes. Is there anything serious now?
No, we're just silly little guys. And I want to know how you guys felt about these matchups and if you had like other opinions.
Yes.
And where you think if you're indignant, I want to hear it.
Yes.
So tell us about it. The other thing is we're still talking about like where we're going with Patreon stuff and scheduling and whatever. I've been having health problems, which is why it's been a couple of weeks. But the plan right now is that in celebration of the Summer I Turned Pretty coming to a close, we're going to do an episode about all the songs used in that show because so much of Taylor's discography is in there.
Yes.
So we'll just have a chat about the Summer I Turned Pretty because we talk about it a lot on the podcast and now we're just going to do it.
Yeah. So if you have any thoughts, put them in the comments of this episode. We might do like a little like Q&A box on Instagram to get people's like thoughts and opinions and kind of like incorporate those in the episode because I think that would be fun.
That would be really fun. And so it'll just be a fun little conversation and then after that the Life of the Showgirl will be out. So
yes, and then we'll have our first episode on that.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is something that we talked about and I want to hear like if anyone's gotten to this point in the episode and you have thoughts. We're kind of deciding like do we want to do the same thing that we've done for the last 2 albums that Taylor released while this podcast was happening, where we immediately pick 2 songs and like analyze those, knowing that we're going to be missing stuff because we haven't had like the amount of time to sit with it as we do with other songs? Or would you rather we like go through and talk about our thoughts, like track by track, our reactions, our favorite lyrics?
Yeah.
Because we could go either way.
Because when Torture Poets came out, we covered LOML immediately, like the next day.
And definitely like...
And there's so much more.
There's so much. I think the same thing about Is It Over Now?
Yes,
and Say Don't Go. Like, I've had more thoughts that I know weren't included in that episode. So let us know, like, would you rather get our initial thoughts on 2 songs or our initial thoughts on all of the songs?
Yeah.
Because we'll be at a fun Airbnb for the album release, which also mark your calendars. Like, probably, when did we go live last time? Like 11 p.m.? EST, like an hour before the album?
I think so, yeah.
So an hour before the album drops, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing a live. We'll talk about like how excited we are for the album. We'll, chit chat, whatever. So mark your calendars if you want to come hang out with us a little bit. We'll show you around the Airbnb that we're staying in because it's so fucking cool. Spear will be there.
Yeah.
There's a spooky piano.
We love a spooky piano.
I don't know if it's spooky, but I feel from the picture, the vibes are getting a little spooky.
Yeah, so it'll be a good time. We hope to see you guys there. And thank you for just like chilling with us today and embracing. This was fun.
Let us know what you thought of this episode, because honestly, I'd love to do more episodes like this. Like,
right?
This is a good time.
This was chill and required no research, which I personally appreciate. So yeah. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we are at Swiftlore Pod.
And we're also on TikTok at Swiftlore Pod.
And that's that.
That's that.
Go listen to Kay at the Swacket if you enjoyed this kind of content. She's wonderful.
She is.
And she roasted us a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And I love that for her.
A light roast.
A light roast, which is my favorite kind of coffee.
It's got more caffeine in it.
Exactly. That's what I need. All right. Well, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes. Crispy high five.
Let's crispy high five it. Oh, thank you so much, Bethany, M. September, Ashley, Liam, Chelsea, Dominic. Wow.
Woo, woo.
Love you guys. All right.
Bye. Oh, wait. We high five and then bye.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
There we go. I think that was like 3 hours long.
That felt very long.